Get some writing in, people. Too warm. Too warm. We jump around a lot today. Like that song. I forget the name of it. Okay. 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 I had a couple of short stories, and also the start of Down and Dirty 6 pulled up. So these are the things I'm working on right now. I'm also going to be working on a nap after this as well. Get down. The hell is everybody? This is the time I get to talk to my people. Except if you're not talking to me. Where are you people? Okay, 3 different stories. This is about to be the 4th one that I could jump to the next page. Now, for those who don't follow, who don't watch, once I get to the next page, there's I think it's like 100 Mondo coin that you can pay in, and basically then I will shout out your name and say next page. I could do like 3 of them at least right now. I could probably do a 4th one. It helps me because it helps me to get to the next page. It's the excitement of getting to the next page. But if I don't have anybody within like, I don't know, 30 minutes into this, I'm probably just gonna stop. If I've written this much, I don't really need to go crazy. Tom Duffy, who we are co-writing another trilogy, a 3rd trilogy together, was supposed to have finished a chapter so that I could jump in this morning and write it, but he did not. He did not write that chapter at all today yet, which is not good. So I'm gonna have a Snicker bar now because I'm upset. I'm caught up again, which is good. Guess I'm going to the next page without anybody saying next page. There's Mr. Frank. I knew somebody would jump in just as I got to the next page. Get it, Fred. Fred Berry, also known as Rerun. I get it. I call you Fred because you like Fred Armisen. Yep. Freddie Fuddrucker. All of those. All of those. They're all... Someday I think, you know what? Those might all be the same people. You don't know. You just don't know. Sweet Ramon shirt, right? It's like the Ramon shirt. It's Fahrenheit Press. Crime Pulp Noir. In Wilbur Ramon we trust. Exactly. I ordered new shirts. There was a sale at Redbubble. So starting tomorrow, or the next day, I should begin wearing them. Redbubble. Bubble. I don't think I've ever had Red Bull in my life. I don't believe I've ever really drank any of those energy drinks. Even when they were so popular to be mixing them with stuff. I'm like, no. No, I don't want my heart to explode. I'm good. Bubble Butt. Did you see where SOD minus Billy Milano plus Jamie Shasta, whatever his name is, as the singer? They did a bunch of SOD songs at Milwaukee Metal Fest or somewhere fest. Oh, and his Scotty Ian's son was the drummer, because I guess Charlie's too busy hanging out with the Pantera guys right now. I don't know. Everybody I went to school with. Hold on. Everybody I went to school with went to see SOD minus Billy Milano goes to POD. They had that one song. Everybody went to see Metallica and Pantera in Philly. I guess 2 nights last week or something. I realized so many people had never seen, that I knew, grew up with, had never seen Pantera live. Kind of weird, because they all used to go to like every freaking show there was. Just seems odd. That's all I'm saying. Went on Spotify today. I haven't like checked the new releases thing in a few weeks, and then I went on. I'm like, none of these songs are interesting. Not one new song that came out seems interesting. Plus, bands are putting out one song. You know, days of the album are over. Dead. You watch anything good over the weekend, Mr. Frank? You finished telling them. How was that? Did it give you a headache? We watched a lot of investigation discovery shows over the weekend. See what I did there? I also watched 2 documentaries on Tubi. I don't remember what they were now. I think they were related, because the second one I watched after the first one. And I think it was like, if you like that, you'll like this, that kind of thing. But I don't remember what the first one was. I don't remember. The second one was, I don't know the name of it. It was about Canadian superheroes. A documentary. And they talked about Captain Canuck and Alpha Flight and Wolverine and a bunch of other comic heroes I'd never ever heard of, and anybody outside of Canada probably never heard of. It was interesting though. It was an interesting one, but I can't remember the one I watched before that. So I guess it wasn't all that good. It obviously was not memorable. What do they do? Apologetics, right? So it's like one of the, like somebody literally said, he's like, one of the faults of these comic book, and this was that it's like how many issues can we go before they actually have to hurt somebody? It's not like the comic books, and you're going back to like the 30s when in the 40s when World War II started, and Canada would not ship in pulp fiction novels or comic books from the USA anymore because of the war or something. I don't know. So Canadians started making their own comic books, and it was like they were just like just too polite. Oh, sorry, you can't take over the world, eh? Yeah, hoser. So yeah, that was that. Oh, I know what I watched. I watched the documentary on Pulp Fiction books, the 20s and the 30s. That was also very interesting. All the pulp magazines and stuff. So it was a lot of really, really, really old guys who are probably all dead by now talking. No, not Pulp Fiction. Pulp. Spit on myself, thanks. Pulp Fiction is a whole completely other thing. A lot of people, I started writing pulp fan fiction. Pulp Fiction sounds weird. Yeah, it does. It really does. That fiction would be the true accounts of the popes during World War I and World War II, helping the Germans and then helping the Nazis escape, hide all their money. That shit's true. I'm not sure if the new pope is going to do that. There's Chad Hoey. Hoey built Hoey. Chad built. How you been doing? Welcome, you broad. You know what time it almost is, Mr. Frank? Almost time for me to hit the bathroom. I thought it was good. I went like right before I came on. I want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe. Please follow me on YouTube. Watch a couple of videos. Except for the fact that I gotta take a dump every, I don't know, 45 minutes. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. All right, I'm gonna go take that dump. You, Frank, Chad, talk amongst yourselves. Welcome anybody else who comes in. Woo! Woo! Goodness! Oh. You don't want to be in there. Yesterday I made boneless honey barbecue wings in the air fryer, but the whole bag for lunch, which is dumb. And then for dinner, I made 2 cheeseburgers with some onions on hamburger rolls. And then I had 2 of those really good pretzels, those buttery, whatever company pretzels. 2 of them in the microwave for 4 or 5 minutes. So fucking good. What is this shit? You ain't parking here, asshole. Somebody's getting their roof done. He almost parked in front of my house. Yeah, half the man is right. I literally dropped 180 pounds. Whew. Pooah! Now let's start over here. Then I'm going to knock off some pages here. So you boys better be ready. Yeah. I was like, oh great, I broke it again. I split it in half. Yeah, Nick, be ready. I guess there's no Nick today because I'm already on the next page. Wah! Wah! Well, I guess nobody's calling it then. I'm at 493 words on this brand new story. I'm going to write 7 or more new words on this. All right. 526 words on that story. That's pretty good. All right, let's jump to this story. 349 words so far in it. 2 brand new stories started today. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Next page, Mr. Frank. Next page. Spitting all over myself. Appreciate it. Let's do this again, Frank. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, nice energy. Fredergy, exactly. Right. Yeah, Fred Murray. Little Freddie from, what's that, Frasier. Anyway. I hit on this this one too. So I'm on the next page on the next story as well. Yeah, Freddie Ficklehorn. That guy. We were watching an investigation discovery show last night. And the guy, a retired person, his name was John Joseph Smith. And I immediately looked at my office and said, you know what song I'm singing in my head? You know. And I'm sure as a kid, John, Jacob, Jingleheimer Smith. I'm sure they sang that. Yeah, Freddie got, yeah. There's a lot of, on Netflix, I believe, there's a lot of Tom Green shows. Have you noticed this? It's either Prime or Netflix. I'm like, seriously, Tom Green? John Mama don't wear no drawers. They saw her when she took them off. She threw them up to heaven. God sent them back on a 747. I don't know what that is. You don't know that's some total camp song. I never went to camp in my life. I was never a Boy Scout. I was never a Girl Scout. I was never a Brownie. I was never a Cub Scout. I was never part of the Secret Service. Nothing. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so we never got to go anywhere with anybody. My childhood was robbed from me, yeah. Because a lot of my friends learned a lot of really bad stuff in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts and stuff. Obviously, like fun songs like that. Touching their first boobie. I don't know. Where you going, Mr. UPS man? Get your ass over here. UPS me. I'm tired. Probably gotta go to the bathroom again too. Life is hard. All right, let me get to the next. Let me get to the next page on this one. That'd be three for three. Yeah, the first boobie. Ooh. Alright, so I jumped to on this one as well. What this one? Yep, so I've done on... So I literally hit 4 different stories. I think that's pretty good. 4 stories I've jumped to the next page today. And nobody but Frank is here to see it. Chad Hoey. Alright, I'm out of here. I will... Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see when this food delivery is supposed to come. Between 2 and 4. Yeah, so I'm going to do... I should be on tomorrow. I should be because I got a lot to write. If Tom ever gets this damn chapter done like he was supposed to have done for me for this morning so we can continue to knock out some chapters this week. But we'll see. Alright, Frank, you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. I definitely will see you on Wednesday. Yeah, Tom.